Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, we are going to be continuing the Countdown to 2025 series and making our vision bingo card. I've seen a lot of negativity around vision boards, vision bingo cards, whatever, and we don't do that over here. Personally, I love new and creative ways to envision your future, set out your goals, plan your steps ahead. My opinion, if you can't visualize yourself in it, how are you even supposed to work towards it? James 2:17 says, faith without works is dead. So we can do these cute little fun creative steps, but if we are not putting actual work behind the things that we want, they're just gonna stay cute, pretty little pictures. So first, as always, we need to start by writing out our goals. And I am not in the business of setting a gajillion and million and one goals for myself simply because that's not feasible. We're normal people with jobs and other lives, so stuff tends to get in the way. So my rule of thumb is to set goals for each of the core pillars of your life: spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Obviously, also there's going to be other goals like financial goals that you are going to want to have, but in my personal opinion, I think that if those core pillars are tended to well, that everything else kind of just aligns into place. I'm just gonna share my goals with you guys really quick for 2025, and then we're gonna to the bingo card. My spiritual goal is to grow closer to God, and the way that I plan on doing that is by reading the entire Bible, obviously over the span of 1 year. I found an amazing Bible study template in Notion. I will link it in the comments below, and I did start it in 2024. I did start it kind of late, so I didn't get to finish the entire Bible. But one thing that I really liked about this template was that it jumped around the Bible. Like, it didn't just go from Genesis to Revelations. Like, it started, I don't even remember where it started, but it didn't start at the beginning. It started like somewhere in the middle, and each day you just jumped around to a new book, into new chapters. And I like that because you'll have read one chapter or one book and go to read another one, and it provides a lot of context, and a lot of things just fell into place as far as my knowledge and my understanding, and I just really like that. My physical goal is kind of tied to my emotional goal and mental goal, which is to run a marathon. I started running in 2024, and by no means was I consistent, but I got out and ran more than I have ran in like a very long time. I think in total I've ran about 250 miles. The amount of discipline that goes into training for a marathon is, I feel like, a type of discipline that no matter what area of your life that you apply it to, results that you'll yield from that level of discipline is crazy. And I have two mental goals. My first one is to take the TOPIK level 1 exam. The TOPIK exam is the Korean proficiency exam, and as somebody that is very interested in practicing corporate law and international business, international trade, all of that good stuff, having an official level proficiency on my resume, I feel like will set me so far ahead of other applicants. And I want to be able to watch my K-dramas with no subtitles and be ready for BTS's tour in 2026. And my second mental goal is to read 12 books. That comes out to 1 book per year. In 2024, I had set a goal of reading 100 books this year. I like to dream big, oh well. And I know you guys might be thinking, how can you handle this and all the reading that you have to do for law school, which is a lot all the time. Now, when I set this lofty goal for myself in 2024, I was really strict with myself, and I said, no audiobook, you're gonna read an actual book. And I was just really tough on myself. 2025, we're gonna be a little bit more lenient and lean into audiobooks. If I am to keep my Amazon Prime membership, that comes with 1 free Audible credit per month. So I might as well take advantage of that and get my free book. I can listen to audiobooks while I run, in the morning when I'm getting ready, at night when I'm getting ready for bed. And honestly, it's a better option for somebody like me that has a busy schedule and I'm always on the go. I have other goals as well that don't fit into any of these categories, like I mentioned earlier, and that's okay. But let's get into creating this bingo card. First, you're gonna log into Canva. You do not need to have the pro account for any of this. All of the features that I'm going to be showing are going to be the free features. But after you are all logged in, you're going to go ahead and type in bingo card, and all of the bingo cards with the crown icon that I'm showing here, those are all of the pro features. So you're just going to find one that you like without the little crown, and once you select it, it's going to open up for you, and then you can get to editing. Now that we've got a card that we like, we're gonna obviously delete all of these. And 4, 8, 12, 16. I don't have 16 goals. I think 16 goals is honestly too much. So we're just gonna delete this row right there. And then even, we're gonna delete this one too. Delete that column. And then we're just gonna make this bigger. And even it out. Boom, there you go. And obviously you can change the color of all of this, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. I am more of a pink girl, so in fact, I even like this gradient style that they have. So you see it changed those 2 squares automatically. And then I'm also gonna change this one. I'm gonna keep the font just because I like it, but there are so many other fonts that you can choose from. And there are certain fonts that are pro. Remember, all pro features are gonna have the golden crown next to it. But we're not worried about that because Canva has a lot of good fonts that you can choose from. But I'm gonna stick with this one because it's fancy and I like it. But we are gonna change the color. Okay, I know that that's white, but we're gonna add, let's see. Nope, yep, we're gonna add the lift effect to it. That's what it does. It just gives it like it makes it stand out more, obviously you can see. But I like that. And then, yeah. So now we're just gonna go and start entering our goals. And again, for this one, you can do any font that you want. So just for an example, and then the thing I like about Canva is just to get a text box in all of the bingo boxes, you can just go ahead and multiply the text. So you're gonna hit duplicate there. And if you're curious as to what these lines are that pop up, it's to help make sure that everything is equal. So when everything is all lined up, you'll get like one solid line, just like that. I love that feature. And even when you're down here, it'll tell you and there you go. It really is as simple as that. So this is my yearly 2025 bingo goal, or this is my yearly 2025 bingo card, but I broke it up into quarters. So this is Q1. I haven't finished Q2 through 4 yet, but this is what my Q1 looks like. And that's just because having ADHD, sometimes it makes it very difficult if I just list out a bunch of goals and okay, this is what I want to do for the year. For me, this helps keep everything organized and what is actually feasible for me to get done in a certain period of time. And then these goals really align with the season that I'm in, and I don't mean like spiritual season, but during the spring, this is the early months of the semester. So what can I reasonably get done between January and March? And so I have my savings goal in there. I have learned the basics of Japanese. I know I said that one of my goals was to learn Korean, but I do plan to go to Tokyo during the summer, so I would like to know at least the basics. Basically, all of the goals in each quarter are going to be tiny steps to reach like my overall goal. If you guys want to see the final results of my bingo cards, I will post them as like an update on my channel. And there you have it. Super quick and super easy to make. And it's different from your typical vision board. I plan on going to FedEx or something similar to have them printed on like harder, like more stiffer paper. I think I priced them at about $2.75 each. That might be a little bit much. Like I think they might even be cheaper than that. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share, and also hit that subscribe button. And let me know in the comments what you are envisioning for your 2025. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.